And I'd also like to request Dr. Swaminathan and Dr. Prasad to kindly join us on stage at this point, because right now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be unveiling the cover of the coffee table book. Thank you very much. Thank you, Dr. Swaminathan. Thank you, Dr. Prasad. Thank you, Mr. Lamba. I'd request the Honorable Minister to stay back for the felicitations. A big round of applause once again, ladies and gentlemen, for Dr. Swaminathan, Dr. Prasad, and Mr. Lamba. And with that, it is now time. May I request Mr. Lamba to join us on stage for the felicitations? And I'd like to invite Dr. Prasad and Dr. Swaminathan also back on stage for the felicitations. Mr. Lamba would like to step down. Thank you very much for joining us. And ladies and gentlemen, with that, we have now arrived at the felicitation ceremony. The Economic Times Best Brands, like I was saying earlier, is an initiative to bring together and recognize brands on the basis of an extensive research which symbolize quality, status, and trust and are accepted as reliable brands. An extensive survey was conducted in association with MRSS, and healthcare brands were considered on the parameters of innovation, brand value, brand recall, consumer satisfaction, customer service, and quality. And these brands, ladies and gentlemen, have managed to capture the minds of the consumers over a period of time, maintaining their position as market leaders. Today, we shall recognize the best amongst the existing brands and felicitate them from being truly distinctive. These felicitations are to recognize the best brands in the healthcare industry and are not awards. Ladies and gentlemen, these are recognitions, really. And we are here to honor the best healthcare brands. And I'd also like to inform you that I'm going to be announcing these felicitations in no particular order. The first category is multi-specialty hospitals, and we're going to first felicitate Apollo Hospitals. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Team Apollo Hospitals on stage with a big round of applause. In the same category, multi-specialty hospitals, may I now invite Asian Institute of Medical Sciences. Please welcome Team Asian Institute of Medical Sciences on stage with a round of applause. Moving on, the same category, ladies and gentlemen, may I invite Columbia Asia Hospitals. Team Columbia Asia Hospitals onto the stage. Please welcome them with a big hand. same category, we would now like to felicitate Max Healthcare. Please welcome Team Max Healthcare on stage with a big hand, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, a big hand for Max Healthcare. May I invite, ladies and gentlemen, Ruby Hall Clinic, Team Ruby Hall Clinic, in the same category of multi-specialty hospitals. Category of multi-specialty hospitals, we would now like to felicitate Sir Ganga Ram Hospital. Let's welcome Team Sir Ganga Ram Hospital on stage. Move on to the next category, ladies and gentlemen, the specialized hospitals category, and I'd like to invite on stage Asian Heart Institute for Cardiac Hospitals. Let's welcome them with a big hand. Asian Heart Institute. Recognize Ayurveda hospitals in the category of Ayurveda hospitals, specialized hospitals. Ladies and gentlemen, a big hand for Ayurveda hospitals. Cloud9 Care for Women and Child Hospitals. Big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, for Cloud9 Care. Presented to Oasis Center for Reproductive Medicine for IVF and fertility clinics. Please welcome them with a big hand. next category is pharmaceuticals. And may I invite Abbott India, Team Abbott India, to kindly join us on stage and accept the recognition. In keeping with the same category of pharmaceuticals, may I now invite Team Dr. Reddy's Laboratories. Dr. Reddy's Laboratories. Ladies and gentlemen, the category is pharmaceuticals, and we are going to honor GlaxoSmithKline Pharmaceuticals. Category of pharmaceuticals, we are going to recognize Sanofi India. Please welcome Team Sanofi India with a big hand. Gentlemen, is medical devices and equipments. May I invite 3M India. Let's welcome 3M India with a big hand, ladies and gentlemen. And next we will recognize Becton Dickinson India. Let's welcome Team Becton Dickinson India with a big hand. Next up, we will felicitate BPL Medical Technologies. Let's welcome Team BPL Medical Technologies with a big round of applause. GE Healthcare. Please welcome them with a big hand. Ladies and gentlemen, medical devices and equipment. May I invite team Lotus Surgicals. Please welcome Lotus Surgicals with a big hand. I'd also like to inform you once again that we have a Twitter hashtag which is #ETHealthcare, and I do hope that you're tweeting. I urge you to tweet. Thank you very much for that. And also, applause is the only appreciated form of interruption, so I would request you to kindly applaud for all the honors, the ones that are being felicitated. Thank you very much. I'd like to now invite, in the category of medical devices and equipments, Med-El India. Let's give it up for them. Next to be felicitated, ladies and gentlemen, is Sahajanand Medical Technologies. A big round of applause for Sahajanand Medical Technologies. Sahajanand Medical Technologies. And after that picture, may I invite, in the same category of medical devices and equipments, Siemens Healthineers. Please welcome Siemens Healthineers with a big hand. Sirona Dental Systems. Please welcome team Sirona Dental Systems with a big hand. Thank you for the applauses, ladies and gentlemen. And Nephew Healthcare. A big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, for Smith and Nephew Healthcare. devices and equipments, we now felicitate TransAsia Biomedicals. Big round of applause for TransAsia Biomedicals. Which is consumer health segment, and the first to be felicitated in this category is Dabur India. A big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, for Dabur India. I'd like to invite Hamdard Laboratories, Team Hamdard Laboratories, in the same category, consumer healthcare. Recognize Hexagon Nutrition. A big hand for Hexagon Nutrition. We would also like a picture with you. We request you to kindly pose for that photo opportunity we've got. And may I now invite Himalaya Wellness. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Himalaya Wellness. Next to be felicitated in the category of consumer healthcare, ladies and gentlemen, is Johnson & Johnson. Please welcome them with a big hand. Frank Johnson, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to invite, in the same category of consumer healthcare, Trophic Wellness NutriCharge. Let's hear it for them as well. Category from here, in the category of Diagnostics Labs, we would like to recognize Medall Diagnostics. A big round of applause for Medall Diagnostics. Ladies and gentlemen, can we please hear it in a huge round of applause? Labs category, we now move on to health and wellness, and the first to be felicitated in this category of health and wellness is Apollo Life. Category, Clove Dental, ladies and gentlemen, and let's welcome them with a big hand as well. Thank you very much for the applauses once again. Dental, and ladies and gentlemen, with that, may I now invite the recipient of the next honor, and that is Dr. Batra's Positive Health Clinic. Please welcome them with a big hand, Dr. Batra's Positive Health Clinic. So let's hear it once again for Dr. Batra's Positive Health Clinic. Physio Clinic. Please welcome the team with a big hand. That is Dr. Priyanka's lead Physio Clinic. After that picture, I'm going to request the recipient, the next one, to join us on stage, and they are Pretty Slim Clinic. Let's welcome them with a big hand. last recognition of this evening, and by no means the least. So I would request you to put your hands together very loudly in the same category of health and wellness. May I invite Sri Sri Ayurveda. With that, thank you, Honorable Minister. Big round of applause for the Honorable Minister and the esteemed dignitaries. Thank you very much, ma'am. Thank you, sir, for doing the honors. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, I also do have to thank MRSS India for being our research partners in this initiative. And also, we'd like to thank them for their valuable contribution in arriving at this list of best healthcare brands. With that, I now request all of you, ladies and gentlemen, to please join us for dinner and drinks. Thank you very much for being a very integral part of this occasion. Thank you.